Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for your one-stop shop of buying or selling coins and solo grinding services. Use code Zirksee at checkout for 10% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best budget pass rushers in Madden 19. So, of course, per usual, the budget is going to be 100,000 coins. Now, I do have to say, if you aren't familiar exactly what kind of helps pass rushing, that is power move and finesse move. Block shed is more for the run game. I did try to find people that have at least a little bit of block shed. I don't want them just strictly being completely power move or finesse move, because then obviously when it comes to run, they're gonna get absolutely torched. So I didn't want that to happen to you guys. So I did try to find some people that had some decent block shed as well as some really good speed. Now I do have to say, a lot of these players do play the same position. I don't want to spoil the list, but you'd be surprised. There's really not that many good budget pass rushers that play one specific position. I think you guys have noticed that by the end of the video. But with that being said, I also usually don't do like an honorable mention, but I do want to throw in one honorable mention for this list. He is a little bit over 100,000 coins. So with that being said, let's get into that. So my honorable mention is going to be Ryan Kerrigan. Now, right now, he's going from about 120,000 coins. But the reason I'm actually putting him in this list as an honorable mention is because I've actually used this card before, and I actually really like this card. And I feel like you guys will probably like it a lot if you have a little bit over 100,000 coins to get him. So, as a left-side linebacker, spoiler alert, there are no more left-side linebackers on this list, or any in general. Ryan Kerrigan, he's got 78 speed, he's got 83 acceleration, he has 84 block shed, and a 93 power move with a 94 play recognition. Now, as you guys can see, comparing him to DeMarcus Ware, not really fair comparison, but there's the stat matchup there. I personally, when I used this Ryan Kerrigan, I really loved him. I only got rid of him because he hadn't gotten an upgrade in a long time, and then of course came out like Kevin Green, so I picked up Kevin Green once he came out. But up until that point when Kevin Green dropped, I had Ryan Kerrigan on the team, and I loved the card. It's just that Kevin Green had way better stats. Now Ryan Kerrigan does also have another card, I believe it's a Zero Chill. So if you want to pick up Team Diamond Ryan Kerrigan, you can go ahead and power him up. You get a lot of extra chemistry as well because he is a Team Diamond player. And then you can go ahead and power him up with that Zero Chill edition. But with that being said, let's get into my top 5 best budget pass rushers of Madden 19. So the first card is going to be 89 overall Mario Addison. You guys see he's only going for about 47,000 coins right now. Not very expensive. Take a look at his stats though. He has 80 speed with an 88 acceleration, so he's very fast. And his finesse move is a 93. Now his block shed is only an 81. That's not a terrible block shed. I mean, compared to Aaron Donald, who has 88. But in terms of straight up pass rushing ability, he has the same speed as Aaron Donald. He's more acceleration than Aaron Donald. Finesse move is 1 less than Donald's power move, and this is a 1 million coin card. And even comparing him to Bradley Chubb, he honestly kind of stacks up pretty okay. Same finesse move as Bradley Chubb. Speed-wise, he is -4. Acceleration is -1 as well. But if you take a look at the tackling of an 83, that's not too bad. And then, of course, hit power is also kind of important when it comes to pass rushers because you want to see if you can get a fumble. He has a 78, which isn't the best, but Aaron Donald only has a 76. And I think Aaron Donald has caused a couple of fumbles for me. So 89 overall, Football Outsider Mario Addison, only for 47K. A pretty good budget pass rusher. Next up is going to be veteran Jerry Hughes. Now, Hughes is going for about 56,000 coins right now. And if you guys compare him to Aaron Donald once again, you guys see the speed. He's a little bit slower than Mario Addison was, but he has 79 speed. He also has an 84 acceleration. Now, what kind of makes Jerry Hughes so good, and he's really relatable if you want to compare him to maybe, say, Jabal Sheard, in the way that Jabal Sheard is super good in both a pass rush trait and also in the block shedding stats. So you guys see Jerry Hughes has 93 block shed and a 91 finesse. So he's a really good pass rusher with the 91 finesse, and he's actually really good in the run game as well with a 93 block shed. Now, of course, 79 speed, pretty good. He does only have a 74 strength, 85 tackling, 88 play rec though. Pretty solid. 45 catching, he's probably not going to be intercepting any halfback screen passes at all. He does also have a hit power of a 71, so he's not going to be really laying the wood on anyone. But For someone to have 91 finesse move with a 93 freaking block shed, and also the speed, yeah, Jerry Hughes is a beast. So, next up is going to be a MUT legend, Darius Smith. Now, if you guys played, I want to say it was Madden 16. If you remember the Schefter stars, back in Madden 16, what you could actually do is run one person at every single position of your team. You could literally go out and buy 4 JJ Watts, and you can put them at left end, right end, DT1, DT2. You can put them anywhere. So, Darius Smith, being a Schefter star, he was not super expensive until people realized how actually good he was. Because the man had like 93 block shed, 93 power move, like crazy good speed. He was insane and he did not cost that much. People were running him at literally every single position. All the D-line and then 2 outside linebackers as well. Darius Smith was all over the field. Fast forward to Madden 19 and he finally gets a football outsider upgrade. You guys can see. Unfortunately, he does not have the crazy good block shed and power move combination, but he has 93 power move, 83 speed with an 87 excel. That's pretty freaking good. Now, compared to Lawrence Taylor, of course, that's not a fair comparison. Comparing to someone, I guess, like Breland Speaks or Anthony Barr, you can see he's 6'4", he's got 83 speed, 87 acceleration, he's got 80 strength, 81 tackling. Block shed is okay, and he also has that 93 power movement. He also has a 55 catching, jumping of a 79, and then if we want to take a look at that hit power, let's see what it is. He has a 91 hit power. Yeah. Darius Smith is definitely a budget beast. Finally nice to have him back in the game. But that speed combination with that power move, and I honestly didn't even know he had 91 hit power, but that is a crazy, crazy good hit power. If you want, you can put him at defensive end as well. I mean, I feel like he could probably fit a defensive end. Block shed isn't the best, but again, this is a pass rusher, so 93 power move, 83 speed, 91 hit power. Darius Smith makes the cut. Next up is 90 overall Chandler Jones. Now, he's going from about 80,000 coins around there. You guys see his stats. He's not as fast as the other people with 78 speed, 85 acceleration, though is very good, 80 strength, but he also has an 83 block shed, 88 tackling, 91 play rec, and of course a 93 power move. One of the more underrated pass rushers in the NFL, in my opinion, is in fact Chandler Jones. Take a look also at his hit power to see what that's working with. Chandler Jones has a hit power of a hot... let's see, 77. Meh, that kind of sucks. But you can see again, compared to Aaron Donald, speed, just 2 less, excel, just 2 less. The strength, of course, is a big difference there. Tackling, -2, block shot, -5, and power move, just -1. Comparing it to another defensive end, he does actually beat Bradley Chubb in the power move. In the play rec, of course, Chubb does have the 93 finesse move, but Chandler Jones, around 80,000 coins, definitely a very solid pickup. And the final best budget pass rusher is going to be Ereck Flowers. And he is literally right at the cutoff for that 100,000 coins, and I think he's an absolute beast. He has 76 speed with 85 acceleration, but he has 91 block shed and a 92 power move. So he's really, really balanced, of course. 89 tackling, 90 play rec. He also has an 86 strength. Catching is very, very bad, so he's definitely not going to be picking off anyone there when it comes to a screen pass. And a hit power of a solid 80. So compared to the Aaron Donald, beats him in block shed by 3, power move -2, play rec -1, tackle -1, strength -6, speed -4, and acceleration -2. A very, very similar card as well to Aaron Donald. And again, versus Chubb, tackling by 1, play rec by 2, block shed only -1, and that power move is just 1 less than Bradley Chubb has finesse. Now, if you guys may have noticed, there were no left ends on this list. It was all right ends, and then, of course, Darius Smith, and my honorable mention of Ryan Kerrigan. The reason for that being is because when I took a look at all the left ends, there really were not that many good left ends. For the price of 100,000 coins, the best budget left end was Reggie White. And in my opinion, I personally used that Reggie White card. I absolutely hated that card. I don't think he got a sack to me. Honestly, I do not think he got a sack. For me, he just played really, really bad. So that's why I decided to not put him on this list. And then besides him, in terms of like speed and power move and finesse and stuff like that, it was like 88 Chris Long was next up on the list. So personally, I didn't feel like any of the left ends were really, really that good. You can go with Reggie White or Chris Long or just get a different left end if you want. But that's why this list was basically all right ends and then a couple linebackers. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, smack the like button, subscribe to comment. Let me know down below what other top 5 best budget players do you guys want to see. I do also have best budget users already up in the channel. Of course, I have best budget receivers, best budget quarterbacks, a lot of those videos up. So if you guys haven't already seen them, check it out. I do have a playlist. These videos should all be in a playlist if you guys want to check that out. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.